What's up, dudes? Max here. I really wanted to make a kind of a quick video. Not a lot's going to be happening in this except my explanation about what's going on and my current thought process on it. But I think it's something that needs to be said because this doesn't happen all the time in this capacity. So everyone's been asking me my impressions and where everything is regarding the recent leaks for Mortal Kombat 11. Some stuff happened recently where a bit of its roster was leaked. And the way it happened, I have to talk about because it's the reason why I'm not going to be specifically covering it or making more media about it. I know that I am talking about it right here, but we do talk about leak content on this channel. In fact, sometimes when things are leaked out, it's interesting to get a discussion, whether or not they're rumors or whatnot. And there was even a recent leak for MK11. The Steam version did have a bunch of codes in its achievements that were making us debate in terms of what they could be. And a lot of that stuff comes with an element of, could it happen? An element of, we don't have direct confirmation of this, but there's a good chance it could be happening. And we've covered a lot of leaks like this in the past. And usually they come down to an error. Somebody willingly put it out. That was working on the game or working for marketing or something like that, even though they might not intend to, but it's out in the open now. There's no way to stop it. What happened the other day with MK11 and its leaks is leading me to not make any videos in regards to what is involved in those leaks. Everyone kind of knows about it, and I don't want to spread the information as much as a lot of other people are doing because it was practically a sabotage. The information that was leaked out didn't come from, like I said, like some Steam leak or something like that, or like a strategy guide that came out too early. It was what seems to be like an individual or an employee who works at the company, and there was documented photos of characters and lists and like rosters and like everything that could possibly be released for MK11 that there is specific marketing plans for that a lot of people are working very hard on. And it's hard for me not to empathize with that because once it's coming from someone on the inside, that's like an individual purposely wanting to somewhat like maliciously affect everyone around them. Like there's all these people working very hard on all this stuff for the game. As it's getting closer and closer to its reveal, there's a lot of plans, there's trailers that are being made, there's like special moments within all this stuff that they're trying their hardest to make their debuts as cool as possible. And yeah, in a lot of cases, fighting game announcements would be a lot more exciting and are a lot more exciting when the leaks are not involved. And this one was pretty big because it was just someone who was obviously in the office at the time looking to be that like they're an employee or something, just taking pictures of a bunch of stuff and spreading it around. And that to me hits me on a different level than just a leak dropping from some random dude in some random place that has no backing. This was like specifically someone looking to harm the integrity of the game in some way. So it is what it is. I find this to be a lot different than, like I said, those different kinds of leaks, whether or not this is like seemingly malicious in intent. And when that happens, I'm just probably not going to cover it. I know a lot of people want to know my impressions of the roster, but I think I'm just going to take it one character at a time as they're revealed and released. And whenever the ones that I'm looking forward to show up, I'm still going to be excited because even though this stuff has shown up and we've seen screenshots regarding, you know, this roster and the characters that are in it, I'm still the most excited for what NetherRealm has in store when they eventually reveal them, when we actually see their moves, when we actually see the characters and stuff like that. So I know some people are going to be disappointed because there's an entire giant leak culture on YouTube regarding like fighting games and video games in general. And I, of course, have reported on a lot of that in the past with fighting games, but I don't think it's been like this before, where it's coming from an individual on the inside leaking things out, and that just sucks, dude. That sucks that someone would willingly throw other people under the bus for their hard work, and I just can't get behind it. So, like I said, I have to make this video because so many people are asking me about it, and it's the topic of everything on social media right now. It's hard not to see what is out there if you're not looking for spoilers, and I don't want to spoil people. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys wanting to hear my input. I'll never take that for granted that people want to know what I have to say regarding the things that are happening, the characters that are in it. And I would love to talk about the characters that are here and do legacies and stuff like that regarding some of them because I'm very excited about a few. But I am going to hold off on this one just because I know a lot of the guys at NetherRealm Studios. I know a lot of the people that have worked on that game over the past like many years, all the way back to MKX. And I know how hard they work on this stuff and the amount of time and dedication it takes to hone this craft. And to have stuff like this happen has to suck. So I can only sort of sympathize what's going on at NRS Studios right now, and with this stuff happening, because it does suck. It is not the ideal way for the reveal of your fighting game characters, much less the way you wanted it to go. So with that being said, if you guys want to see, there's a billion other videos on YouTube of people covering this. I will not be one of them. I am just going to address the characters as they come out, and we're going to check them out and do breakdowns and check out their trailers and stuff like that. And I'm still looking forward to MK11. I'm looking forward especially to the gameplay stuff that they're going to be changing. They changed the meter burn button, or the amplify button, to be like a meter burn. Super excited about that. That's probably one of the best changes they could have made to the game. So we'll see what happens if dash speed changes or anything like that. I think that's what a lot of people are also hoping for. So there's a lot in the future. There's now betas and pre-betas and all this crazy stuff. Let's look forward to that. And if you guys are with me, I appreciate you sticking around, but I understand if a lot of you guys are going to leave that I'm not recovering stuff like this. I get it. It's just, I feel bad for these guys, and I just don't want to add to any of it. So thank you dudes a ton for watching. I'll be back with more updates on Mortal Kombat 11 as soon as possible. My name is Max, and I'll see you next time.